Here at Logan Square, directly across from the Academy of Natural Sciences at Drexel University. This is probably the biggest fountain out of all the squares in Philadelphia, out of 4 squares. But anyway, the reason why I was over at and this is my first time over there. Back in February, they had an online participation survey group, about 3 hours, which is focused on upcoming ideas and possibilities for new exhibits and events at the Academy. All right, 3 hours, participated in it, got a free pass for the Academy. You know, figure out right, didn't don't in Philly, no big deal. But anyway, so I received a free 1-day pass for it. Finally, June 20th, finally had a chance to get down here and check it out. And the current exhibits they have are really cool. When I first walked in, when I was a kid, I loved dinosaurs, so I picked the perfect time to show up. They have a dinosaur and pre-dinosaur exhibit on the first floor. Okay, cool. It's small, not as big as I thought. Well, guess what? Second floor. So it's that second floor. Okay. Asia room, Africa room, and this was really cool. The dinosaur exhibit, don't get me wrong, was very cool, very informative. They even had a room that they turned it from how they get it from the field to the actual museum display. They have a room and they show you how they package it in the field when it gets back. How they prepare it for the final display. But anyway, the second floor is dioramas. There was an Asian room, there was an African room, and there was one more, I forget what it was. And there's a small room where they show you exactly how they make the dioramas. And it's just between how they do the fossils, preparing them for the final exhibit, and how they do with dioramas. It amazes me that with all, I figure, okay, everything's modern technology, things like that. And it's not how much time and the tools that are still being used to create, these things and prepare them. It's just like, I was like, okay, it blew my mind, but at the same time, like, wow, this is cool. And yes, I'm getting the spray from the fountain and it feels good. Then I go up to the third room and it's an exhibit on, I forget, Mazur, I think, please forgive me. But it was an exhibit about climate change, and he went around the world to different countries, including states here in the United States, mainly Florida, to do photos, and I guess it's his kind of like a lifelong project to document how flooding is an excellent indicator of climate change. And when I left, by the way, the woman at the front desk, phenomenal. I mean, I walked in, I was like, first time here, had the mask on because it was required here, and talked to her for several minutes. Phenomenal, amazing, honestly, service. Like I said, at first I was like, didn't have any high hopes with the dinosaurs, but then as I was leaving the third room to come back down and leave, I'm like, hold it. Dinosaurs on the bottom, ancient past from the planet. Then we go into the modern, forests, deserts, etc. for dioramas, things of the time. And also they take and they flip it from all this beauty to what we're doing to the planet, and almost like looking into the future. And just like the past, present, and future for 1, 2, and 3, I told her, I said, this was wild the way they actually, the technical side of it, and the way it was set up. It had an excellent flow, and for lack of a better term, evolved in a great way as you went up. It was just, I loved it. I mean, it took me, they say on the website, it takes about an hour and a half to walk through. I can easily believe that. I figured, all right, 30 minutes in and out. It took me like 45, I was in there for 45 minutes to an hour. Kind of like took a break and slowed down a little bit, but it was just so, I loved it. You know, Academy of Natural Sciences, bring the family. It's definitely worth a stop by. Like I said, when I was a kid, I was really into dinosaurs. But the main purpose is educational, and the Academy, they fulfilled that, especially with the three current exhibits. They fulfilled that to a level of perfection. The way it evolved, the way it was laid out, the technical side, showing the behind the scenes on how diorama is done, how the fossils are prepared. I didn't think I learned anything. You know what? It was an educational experience for me in a very, very fun way. Another stop down on the list today. Like the Phoenix founder and staff of Surreal ValeCity, coming very close to the 5-year anniversary here in the city where the media was born, Philadelphia. Time to get back to life and living.